Showtime. Almost showtime. Something went wrong with the chat. Chat's gone wrong. Give it a sec here. Give us a sec. Stream. We should be live. Should be live. Give me a second here. See what's going on. See what's going on indeed. Give me a sec here. Good evening. Do we have... Is this working? Do we have things all good? Just checking. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? There we go. Inside. Hey, welcome. There we go. Hey, welcome back. Hey, it's working. Hey. So let me just test that. Does that work? You can see the screen if I do that. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Let me get some stuff. Good evening. It's the state of play. We just had one of the worst first impressions in a while. Shout out to Outriders. That game was something. I haven't gone full suit. I've gone blazer, t-shirt, smart casual this evening. Smart casual. Mainly because I wanted to go. It's only like 30 minutes or something, I believe. So I thought, let me go a little bit, like a little dressed out a little bit, you know. We got my. This isn't wine. It's lemonade. I don't know if you can see that, but we got some lemonade. Had dinner. Literally just finished dinner. When did it start? Yeah, in half an hour. So this is for everybody to just kick back, discuss what they want to see. You know, let me know your thoughts on this state of play. What do you want to see? What do you think we're gonna see? You know, we usually take this first half an hour out just to sort of kick back, and see what's going on. I'm gonna have a chocolate orange. Chocolate orange is a little bit of a dessert, I guess. I've earned this. Yeah, I don't think people should build this event up too much at all. I can put music on in the background. Should I put some music on in the background? Have I got an Xbox yet? No. I'm with the dark side. Well, the light side now. I'm with the light side. Should we get a copyright strike music-wise to get going with? So just getting some... I mean, there's going to be something that triggers the copyright today, so we might as well just put on some background music, I guess. Hopefully let me type in copyright. Even when you put in a copyright-free thing in this, it's never really copyright-free. But we'll have a little bit of a warm-up. Someone says Callie saying half a suit, try harder. Hey, you're locked in right now to the PS State of Play warm-up show with your host Bamalam. We're back. We're discussing games that we'd like to see right here with that lo-fi in the background. Let's go, baby. Whiskey shots? Unfortunately not. We're going for some lemonade. I'm a renegade at M&J. Woo-hoo-hoo. Let's go, baby. Yeah, just kicking back, getting ready for the state of play. Hope it's cutting edge like a razor blade. You're locked into the PS show where greats are made. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. But yeah, no, I have not got an Xbox yet. Someone said, he said Xbox, ban him. No. We got we got love all around here. We need an open world Naruto game, says Itachi Uchiha. A little bit biased, but you know what? I'm not going to complain at that. I personally feel that anime games are massively underwhelming overall. I feel like that they don't put enough time and effort into making them like as great as they could be. They don't look at what their audience would really want from them, and they usually just go for like a default sort of fighting game with a little bit of exploration. But I feel like overall a lot of games in the genre could work really well as proper RPG, kind of action RPGs and stuff, but they just don't go for that, you know? It's what it is. I want to see some Horizon Forbidden West. Yeah, I think we probably will. Get on Sounds Like with Shuffle. Maybe at some point, man. Maybe I will, you know? We'll see. Not gonna go into any of that, but like, you know, man, I've been doing YouTube and stuff for a while, and nobody had my back apart from you guys, you know? So I'm just sort of a bit reserved about being on people's stuff. And no one invites me. That's the other side of it. No one ever sends me out these invites and stuff like that, you know? So I'm like, alright, cool, man. Cool, it is what it is. They spend all their money on the licensing when it comes to anime games? They probably do. A new Fight Night would be great. Yeah, we've not had a great boxing game. UFC kind of dominated that market. So it is what it is. Bugsnax, the sequel, says Black. Yeah, that would be good to see. That would be good to see. Tio-kun, how's it going, man? I want to see something new. Well, we're definitely getting new game announcements. That's been confirmed. But we're also getting an update on 10 games. And this is only going to be around, I believe, half an hour or so. Maybe an hour, but I'm pretty sure it says in the description here. Let me just double check. Yeah, this is on the official PlayStation thing right here. The show is clocking in at 30 minutes or so, give or take, you know, which is fair enough. And then they go, quick note, there won't be PlayStation hardware or business-focused updates in this show. We're focusing on great games to come out in the months ahead. You know? Music a bit lower? I got you, baby. Let's get, that's a good point. Let's get our audio and everything set up right now. Let's get it going. God of War trailer, again, I'll be surprised if we do get a God of War trailer, but we can hope. We can hope. We got a little bit of a teaser, but yeah, I'm not 100%. I think we can all agree that we're not getting Elden Ring. We're not gonna get any Elden Ring. You know what? I'm gonna turn this up to full, and then I'm gonna just adjust it down in here, so we should be about. Why is my mic so low at the moment? Let me just check the. Turn the filter up a little bit like that. Now it should be a bit louder. That should be a bit better. There we go. That should be it. Just get it all nice and level. There we go. We got the background music going right now. Music is as loud as your voice. Just leveling it out, guys. Just leveling it out right now. Is that sounding good? Are we sounding good? Is that sounding good? Yeah, I think God of War is getting delayed as well. Can't lie, I've not been too active on my PS5. New games are needed. I do and don't agree. I think what it more is, from a personal standpoint, is just you play some of the new games, and then you don't want to play any of the old games that you haven't played and stuff, because it's just a little bit like sort of it leaves not a bitter taste in your mouth, but it is a bit just sort of like these games could look better, you know? And you can't hold them against them because they're old games, but when you play a new game, you're just like, hey, this is like I was saying this about Demon Souls yesterday. Like, Demon Souls just looks so good, like absolutely so good, that it really makes it difficult to want to play anything else. You know, so it is what it is. Don't pay attention to Corey Barlog on Twitter. No, yeah, he's been trolling for ages, so you really can't trust. You can't trust him. He knows what he's doing as well. He's a good wind-up. I respect it though. Hey Lee, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. Michael Myers in the chat. We're bringing it back. Catalytic in the back. Dan O'Shea saying, you know what rhymes with Great Escape? I messed it up. State of Play and Ape Escape. Let's go, baby. We got Thomas and Callie on the modding duties. Gun Guy Glenn up in the building as well. How's it going, man? Gonna reinstate your modding duties right now. Just hadn't seen you in so long. Gotta keep it active. And while streams have been a lot quieter, I don't like it having too much mods on any one time, just because it can be quite daunting for new people viewing. We got Path Gaming in the back. How you doing? Danny, how's it going, man? Raymond, morning. How's it going? Stephen H. Yeah, let's go, baby. Keith, how you doing, man? Volt in the chat saying Bloodborne, Cart, and Knack Free. Let's go. We got the Canadian 009 in the chat as well. Okay. We got Phobes as well, man. How's it going, man? Good to see you in the chat, actually. Good to see you, brother. Doing this like the intro. What, do we need more likes? I'm gonna hit the goddamn button. Click that button right there. Like and subscribe. Click the bell for time. Notifications enabled. Let's go. If I don't see Kenner gameplay, I'm gonna be a sad panda. We're gonna see some Kenner gameplay. One of the developers from Kenner is actually on a Twitch stream. Like at the moment on another person's Twitch, like talking about the game, I'm pretty sure, so they're probably showing some stuff off over there. Thing is with me, I'm training a lot and I'm busy, so I can't get into games like that. Yeah, that's fair enough. Bam, do you think we will see The Last of Us 2 multiplayer? I don't know, maybe. My predictions are 100%. As I've said, I feel like Final Fantasy is gonna sneak in because they know that it's got a good cult sort of fan base. Final Fantasy 16. Man said Keith, no offense, that's one of the funniest names out there. That's my dad's name as well, man. We got Really One Gamer in the chat. Good to have you back, my friend. Always supporting. I wish they'd bring back Turok. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I was saying this about everyone's really vibing with Valheim at the moment, yeah? Like, everyone's talking about Valheim and how great that is. But everyone seems to have forgotten about Ark as a game. It's pretty much the same game, but Ark never really got that same sort of hype. And I'd say it's a little bit like well polished at this point in time, and in comparison to Valheim. But a lot of people just never got on the Ark hype, and I'm like, but it's like Rust with dinosaurs. But then like this game comes out of nowhere, which is just Rust with like Viking elements. And people were just like, this is the next big thing, you know? El Mago Gaming, thank you very much, man, for the subscribe. Got good energy. Thank you, man. Don't watch me play any difficult games. That energy dips. No, actually, we've had a very good good run of streams this week. Having taken a break has really got my energy up. And also, I don't know if you can tell, but I love these live event streams. I love them. This is where I get to chat with everyone. We get to throw predictions about, and we have a great time. And it means I don't have to worry about playing a game in any shape or form, which takes off a level of stress or completionist and things in the back of my head. No one can backseat game a live event, which is incredible. You know, we got some great, the energy's always way up when we're doing something like this. We got Polo in the chat. How's it going, man? Angel, good to see you. I hope you were doing well. Yeah, it just, I put my suit on and I get ready for it. I put my blazer, even just a blazer on, and I feel good. You know what I mean? Because I know we're gonna just kick back and have a good little half hour to an hour. We're gonna see some new games. We're gonna get excited. Everyone gets excited. And then sometimes we just watch like an Xbox Live event stream and we all just rip on it. It's incredible. it's great. But yeah, no, I really liked. Thank you so much, Dan O'Shea. Everybody show some love in the chat. Massive appreciation right there. I do enjoy doing live streaming events. I wish there was more. Like, I really wish that I had done BlizzCon last week, but I was too busy watching that on my own, just getting hyped. And I should have done it, but that was for me, you know? I'm really looking forward to Overwatch 2. They gave us so much good news on that game. I think it's really going to reinvigorate the audience. Overwatch is a great game, but what they're going to do with Overwatch 2 is going to be a lot more accessible for people, because I feel like Overwatch is in one of those spaces where if you didn't get on the hype at some point in time, the learning curve for it is very difficult. And every time you go into public chats and stuff, people are very mean. It's a lot like playing League or Rocket League or any of those sort of games, you know? And what happens is everyone gets annoyed because you haven't been playing the game for the past 5 or 6 years, you know? And what that then generates is a bunch of people that will be like hard stuck in gold, like ranking for like 5 years. Yeah, and then they'll just be like, yo, you're shit at the game, and it's like, but you've been playing this game for 5 years and you're stuck in gold, so who's really shit at this game? Like, you know, it just ends up being this thing where like it becomes inaccessible to new players a lot of the time. So I'm really excited for what they do with Overwatch 2, because I think it's going to allow a lot of new players to get involved. The PvE and the campaign style of it is actually going to allow a lot more people to play the game without that negative experience, and you're not going to have to play competitively. So I think that's really going to open up people's like accessibility to the game, which ultimately will mean more people will start playing the PvP again, which is great. But it's a great game. It's one of the most unique first-player shooters there is, and when you can be in the right mindset for it, it's a lot of fun. So I think it will be a really good release. Overall, I love what Blizzard are doing. I am a little bit sad I didn't do BlizzCon. Diablo 2 remaster looks great. The new Diablo looks great. The new class for Diablo looks great. There's loads of awesome things going on with Blizz at the moment, and I'm really looking forward to it. They're one of the more consistent companies out there, you know. Path Gaming, how am I doing? I'm doing good. I've wiped the taste of Outriders out of my mouth, and now I'm ready for some state of play. We're coming into the last 13 minutes before we get into it. I speak so much better when there's a beat in the background. I don't know why I do, but like, there's something about the vibe that just kicks in, you know. I think it's like my natural rapping ability. How's your Spanish, bro? Buenos noches, mi amigo. ¿Cómo estás? That's about as good as I'm doing. I can speak un pequeño, but that's about it. You know? But yeah, like, as far as my predictions, let's get into it. We're coming down to the last 10 minutes and stuff. There's gonna be nothing groundbreaking. We're probably gonna end it today with like one announcement that's gonna get everyone being like, okay, this is it. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for, you know? But I don't foresee a lot of big news today. It's just going to be what they're going to do, right? Is they're going to double down on the games that are coming out this year. They're going to stay quiet about the games that they're pushing back, and they'll release that information later down the line. And then they're going to show us one extra thing that will get us really excited, you know? GTA 6 is not on the cards. It's just not on the cards. Just like Elden Ring is not on the cards, and Uncharted will not be on the cards either, in my personal opinion. My Italian, I know no Italian. I know no Italian. I'm really sorry. But yeah, the reason that I said this is Far Cry 6. That's a good one. We might actually see some footage from Far Cry 6, because that is still built to come out. So we'll see. That's pretty good Spanish. Gracias. It's still very British Spanish, but honestly, I had a great Spanish teacher in school, and she really made us all enjoy the language. So I like, rest in peace, Miss Amanis. She died of cancer a few years after we left school. But she was a really good teacher, and she really did well at drilling it into our heads, what she could do at the time, you know. I really enjoy Spanish as a language as well. I think it's a great language, and I'd love to learn more. Definitely some more Ratchet and Clank. That's a good call. It's been a while. Longful Drummer, how's it going? Words in the chat. How you doing, man? Mario, how you doing? Chilled vibes though. I'm liking the beats. Kenna gameplay. Yep. Good call. Resident Evil, yeah, we probably see a little bit more of that. Returnal is 100%. Returnal is like 100% guaranteed we're going to get more information on that. I feel like Horizon Forbidden West is more of a likely call than God of War at this point in time, but we'll see. And if we do get any God of War, it's going to be another teasery kind of trailer. You know, so that's it. Jeffrey in the chat, how you doing, man? I posted your comment from last night on my Twitter, man. Thought it was a solid quote from me. Freestyle, says Daniel. I speak Spanish in school. Yeah, man. We got to pick between Spanish and French, and I went with Spanish. I have French just like in my bloodline going up, but something Spanish, it seemed like the better choice, and that really defined which class we got put in. Lando, how's it going? Psyched for this state of play? Yeah, I'm as hyped as can be. You know, more RPGs. I'd love to see a little bit more of Crimson Dawn, or Crimson Desert. Sorry, they sent me a hoodie, which was awesome, just for reacting to their trailer. So I really like them. Not becoming a shill or anything like that, but you know what I mean. Like, massive appreciation. Massive appreciation. Yeah, we definitely need more next gen games, 100%. Because I just feel starved of quality at this point in time. I just feel like, like I'm not getting enough out of the PS5 quality-wise, you know. Yeah, I'm half Jamaican. But then on my mum's side, they're French, like when it goes back, which is where I get the French from. I don't know if I told the story when I was doing an advert in France for the Foot Locker, and it was like we had to convince a shoe to date us, like to let us wear it, and like the guy was like, "Joe, you were so romantic," and I was like, "Hey man, I got French in me." He's like, because he was all like, "I think you might be a little bit French," and I was like, "I am a little bit French. I actually am. I am wrapping at a shoe." Can't find the footage for that anywhere online. Like the look of the new Hot Wheels racer that was announced today. I didn't even look at that, so I need to have a little look at that as well. Le Jamaican. The mix. Funny because it's like Jamaica isn't really influenced by France as an island, is it? Imagine being called Jim Appel and trying to introduce yourself in France. In French, yeah, like Jim Appel. RTX Minecraft. That's not come to console. That won't come to. That will go straight to Xbox before it comes to PS5, right? I've played RTX Minecraft on my PC, and it's absolutely great. Probably something new on Deathloop. Yeah. No games is delay is a problem. Yeah, I mean, there's the delays in consoles and the delays, as we were talking about earlier, because there's a delay in consoles, it means that people don't want to put their games out. It's fine if it's a game that's coming out on PS4 as well as PS5, but when it's a game that's like, you know, like Returnal, they wanted to push that back. It's not just for quality, it's for the fact that not everyone has their hands on the console, so they need to keep putting it back. Don't lie, are you wearing pants? I'm wearing my tracksuit bottoms, man. All I did was throw a t-shirt onto what I was already wearing. You know? Timo! Good and Arbend, my friend. Man said Minecraft. Bruv, it could happen. You never know. Imagine Sony just swiped it in. No, of course they won't do it. But yeah, we got Fabian! Skoll, my friend. I'm good. How are you? How are you doing on this fine evening? We're gonna look at some games. I really wish I was in the mood to freestyle. I don't freestyle to like slow beats like this, because it just doesn't sit right, you know. I'd rather delays than an unfinished game with potential, but that's what it is. It's not so much that the games are unfinished, it's that they can use that excuse, you know. They can use that excuse to hold the game back for profit's sake, and that's the sort of difference that we're seeing here at the moment a lot of the time, you know. I thought you were sitting in your underwear every time. Come on, man. Come on. I at least have my track keys on, you know? Gotta have my trackies on. Ishmael, how's it going, man? Good to see you. I want Pac-Man too. Well, at least we know we're not gonna get a bloody, like, 5-minute Tetris announcement, because Microsoft already done that, you know? So I'm really happy about that, because fuck, man. Tetris? Really? Really, Microsoft? Have we got the beat running? It looks... Okay, show starts in 14 minutes? No, this can't be right. Really? Hang on. I'm gonna refresh this here quickly. I'm back, boys! I'm I'll put that so you guys can see it as well. I'm back, boys! Says City Oise. I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly. But yeah, just gonna refresh this. Give me one sec, just gonna pause this for a second. So yeah, just gonna refresh the stream. Because it's trying to tell me 14 minutes. I don't believe that. I don't mind if it is, but it was meant to start in 5 minutes. You know? Yeah, there we go. See? All right, boom. We're gonna use the. We're gonna get it up on the screen here. This is running at a high HD. We're not gonna run it at 60. We're gonna have to run it at 60. Good thing my stream is running at 60 FPS. Hey, how about that? I actually got it right for once. There we go. I'm gonna take. Let me go back into my Streamlabs quickly right here. We're gonna take. Is it this button? There we go. We're gonna get that going. We're gonna quickly go over to the PS5 area. Is this all good for everybody? With the chat up here in the top, me down here in the bottom, is that all good? You all happy with that? I might move myself just a slight bit over like that. Is that all good? I think it's all good. I think audio levels should be fine. There we go. And then we go back into the booth like that and we get the like. Take that off. Boom. Yeah, there we go. Elden Ring is not happening. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen, unfortunately. It's just, if it does, I'll eat my hat. But as someone pointed out, I eat my throat. But as I had pointed out to me previously, is you know, ultimately, right? Ultimately, they signed up with Xbox for their marketing run with it for some reason. They went with Xbox for their marketing for some reason. So Sony ain't gonna get the rights on that. But can we? Big round of applause in the chat. It's been a while since we've hit over 100 viewers. Been a while. Pat yourselves on the back, everybody. Bam, stop being so realistic. I'm just trying to make sure no one gets massively disappointed. Zane, welcome to the chat though. How's it going, man? I'm sorry. No Sydney Goodman dress either. Oh no. That's me disappointed. She's an angel. She's an angel. Abdul, how's it going, man? Welcome. How you all doing? Yeah, big up everybody. We did it. It's been a while. It has been a while. It's good to have everyone back together. Python++ in the chat. How's it going? Poggers, yeah. Proto-Stock, yeah. Welcome, man. Welcome. Nice. Is it Ak or AK? Either one. You can have either one, man. Good to have you, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready for this. We're into the 2 minutes. I'm going to take us into the thing. You get 13. Are we in the chat now? Yeah, there we go. If no GTA 6 to maybe GTA 7. Well, like, I don't know. Someone said that George R.R. Martin preferred Xbox as the marketers. And as we were talking about this earlier, Eric, how's it going, man? Scott, how you doing? Atta, how you doing? Atta Can Aidin, how's it going? Or Aidin, how's it going, man? Yes. Atkinson? Atkinsa. There we go. Atkinsa. Let's do it. Thank you so much, Brett, man. Thank you very much. Some of this GTA remastered collection that's rumored, that's a good call. That's a very good call right there. That's a very good call. No Bayonetta Nintendo Direct has me thinking cancelled. We're down to the last minute here. As I'm saying, I'm feeling some Final Fantasy 16. I don't know why. I just got a feeling about it. I just got a little bit of a feeling about it. There's something in the air, man. Milky Chan, how's it going, man? When am I doing a little stream? Little nightmare stream, not a little stream. Shino, how's it going? Job, how you doing, man? I might do Little Nightmares. I feel like I missed the boat on it. But I did agree that I would continue to push forward with PS4 titles while we wait for more PS5 titles to come out. So we'll see. I need to get through Sekiro. That is like my main objective at the moment. And it's going to take me a little while. But, you know, I'll break it up. Once a week I'll do a stream that's a little bit different. I'm only streaming 3 to 4 times a week at the moment as well. We are 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. This is it. There we go. I'm going to turn up the audio a little bit here.
There's some very unexpected developments in your future. Shocking events that will change the course of your life.
That last
We're
part
going
might
straight
have been
in
a
with some
hair
Crash.
dramatic, but there's lots of awesome updates and additions coming to the Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time experience on PlayStation 5.
Is that all good? We all good volume-wise?
Hey everyone,
We all
Lou
good?
Studdard, creative producer at
Yeah?
Toys for Bob. I'm here to give you the feature rundown
Is
of
that
Crash
all right?
Bandicoot 4 on PS5. That includes 4K at 60 frames per second,
Okay.
adaptive triggers,
Yep.
3D audio,
Nice.
and more.
Let's make this fun.
Alright, I might play this, man.
Picking up where Crash Bandicoot Warp left off, in Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time, we find the evil masterminds Neocortex and Dr. Entropy escaping a once-thought inescapable interdimensional prison, leaving giant holes in the universe. What follows is a mind-bending adventure for Crash and his marsupial pals.
Now, this is already out, but I'll be interested
We
to see it
designed
in its
Crash
full
Bandicoot
quality.
4 to leap off your screen, brimming with bold, vibrant environments and characters.
Has anyone
Crash
played
Bandicoot
this?
has
Is it
always
worth
looked pretty
it?
Suave. But wait until you see him spinning heads in native 4K at 60 frames per second.
This feels like a little bit
The
of a
weight of the
cheap
universe on your shoulders, and probably some errands to run.
Cheap
There's
kick
little
it,
time to wait
cheap
on
way to
loading
kick it off.
screens.
You know?
The DualSense wireless controllers bring adaptive triggers to your fingertips, so you can feel the blast of Neocortex's DNA-changing ray gun, or
Nice.
feel the grip when you grapple Atana's hookshot. Hold on tight when you feel the boost of Crash's jetboard.
Okay, that's
and
a plus.
really feel the suck when you vacuum his Dingo Dial.
Yes.
Looking to get fully
Real
immersed
sucking
in the Crash
power.
Bandicoot universe? Crank it up to 11 and take your audio into an all-new dimension with enhanced 3D audio.
Okay.
Achieving the infamous 106%
People saying it's good?
completion is the sign of a true Bandicoot master.
Okay.
But should our genetically mutated marsupial lose his way, leverage PlayStation 5 activity cards to track your progress.
Nobody
and hit your
uses the
goals
cards. I
with things
never
like
use the
time
cards.
trials, flashback levels, and boss fights.
I
bet
should use the
Entropy
cards.
wishes he had
Feel the
friends.
suck.
Even bring your incomplete save over from the PlayStation 4 and use the activity cards to get to 106%. Oh, and one more thing.
Nice.
If you own the PS4 version of the game, an upgrade option is available. Check out the PlayStation blog for full details.
Nice.
Whether
Nice.
it's your first playthrough or your 100th, there's no better time to experience Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time on PlayStation 5.
Free upgrades. That's good to know. That's good to know. Free upgrades. If you've already purchased it, they ain't trying to rip you off. Now.
Welcome back, Crash. The gang's all here on today's new edition of State of Play.
Yeah,
We've got
show
some
us some
great
new
updates
shit.
lined up for you.
Here we
First,
go.
let's check out the latest on an eagerly anticipated game coming to
We
the
knew
PS5
it was coming. We
console
knew it was
this
coming.
spring
We knew it
from
was coming.
PlayStation Studios.
Hey everyone,
I'm really
we
hyped
at
for this game.
Housemarque are excited to give you this sneak peek at Returnal. In Returnal, you will play as Celine, an Astra scout, who crash lands on an alien planet, Atropos, after receiving a mysterious signal, White Shadow. Players will explore this inscrutable, dark planet in search for answers and unfold mysteries, which may point to a larger force at play. Dashing and quickly maneuvering your way above and around enemies is key to survival in Returnal.
See, this is what was annoying me about Outriders. It's like, this is what I want from a third-person shooter. I want run and gun. I don't want hide behind cover all the time. I don't even care if it's more difficult like this. This is the kind of third-person shooter I really enjoy, right? Because it changes that outplayed cover system, cover system. This is a lot more what feels like a first-person shooter, but like from the third-person perspective, you know. So I think like this is what I think we need things to be at this point in time, you know.
The map will be different. Enemies will appear in new locations and in differing numbers, so you have to think fast and adapt. Here you can see the use of the lightning alt-fire, which is great for crowd control. This is one of many alt-fires that you can acquire in the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
You will
Vegan
stumble
VR
across
King, welcome, man.
mysterious devices that can grant rewards to the player. These will vary from weapons, consumables, and upgrades, and they can completely change your playstyle and make each cycle feel unique. Besides the intense combat, Returnal also has a deep and engaging narrative. We allow players to piece together the puzzle that is the story of Celine, as they venture deeper and deeper into Atropos and into her personal nightmare.
Into a personal nightmare.
That can't be here.
I think
what I'm saying,
I am
it- this-
reliving my memories in that house, but not fully. They're corroded. Some parts are missing, others seem manufactured. But I can remember the torment, feeling like I was losing my mind.
I said this in the reaction yesterday.
There's no comfort here. No safe space.
It links to her memory and adapts around her. It's awesome.
Exactly as I left it.
It's a thumbs up from me. What are we saying, chat? Thumbs up from me. It's a thumbs up from me.
Returnal lands on April 30th, and it's developed by the talented team at Housemarque. Next, let's take a closer look at a high-impact new PS4 game called Knockout City.
Okay. This is the dodgeball game, right?
Hi, I'm Josh from Bellin Studios. We're an indie developer based in
There
upstate
we
New
go.
York, and we recently announced Knockout City, a team-based multiplayer action game for PS4 where rival crews settle their scores with epic dodgeball battles. Knockout City is easy to pick up and play, but there's a lot of depth here for those who've got the skills. In our 1v1 face-off mode, you'll go head-to-head in a constantly shrinking battleground, relying on your reflexes and abilities to knock out an opponent.
What is this,
A
man?
well-timed catch powers up the ball, making it easier to land a hit. Use trick shots to lob a ball over a ledge or hook it around a corner. Fake a throw to mess up your opponent's timing and knock them out before they can recover. When you're in a tough spot with a ball flying your way, a last-second dodge is the difference between getting knocked out and staying in the fight.
Okay.
Keep
Dodgeball
your
All
wits about you
Stars.
and outplay your
There it
opponent
is.
to bring home a win.
There it is. The chat wins again. I was thinking it. You guys said it.
Let's jump into Team KO, our 3v3 mode. Teamwork makes the dream work in Knockout City. If your crew
It's
is
just a
outmatched,
bit
a
like-
well-coordinated team can still dominate.
Some games
We're
like
playing
nobody
at Back Alley
asked
Brawl,
for.
a new map that you'll find in our upcoming
Dodgeball
crossplay beta.
Streets, about
the special ball
time.
for this match is the Sniper Ball, which locks onto targets from far across the map, and wham! You can take them out before they have a chance to react.
Okay.
Beyond special balls, each map features a unique mechanic. In Back Alley Brawl, you can hop into a tube and make a quick getaway, or use them to sneak up on your opponents.
Yeah, skip.
Caught
I'm
empty-handed,
hitting a hard
you
skip
can
on this
literally
vibe.
become the ball, a new weapon for your teammate.
You don't just beat. You don't throw the ball.
Or
You
risk it
beat the
all.
ball.
Charge up a teammate, launch them high into the air with an ultimate throw, and
Oh.
they'll land in a huge instant KO
Ult's
explosion.
confirmed. Ult's confirmed.
The team here at Bellin has been obsessed with building this world over the last 4 years. Knockout City is coming out May 21st, and we'd love your help in our final stretch of development. Rally your crew and sign up for our crossplay beta at knockoutcity.com to play early on PlayStation.
Yeah,
See you
just
soon, brawlers.
perfect PS Plus game. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's an EA original. We don't need. That says it all, man. That says it all. It's an EA original. Take it off my screen, please.
Time for something new. Here's your first look at an upcoming PS5 game from the team at Slow Clap.
Here we go. This looks interesting. Is it going to be a hallway fight scene? It looks like it. We're going to go side scroller. Nope. Okay. Eat your heart out. Oh boy. Yeah. See, some games just know me. Well, he grew a beard in the time he got knocked out. This looks like what that John Wick game should have been, you know? Alright, this is cool. I'm thumbs up in this one. This is cool. Sifu. Alright, yeah, I'm on board, man. Okay, well done. Yep. Cool.
That was the debut of Sifu, coming to the PS5 console later this year.
That's alright.
Now let's get an update on Solar Ash, an epic new PS5 adventure from Heart Machine.
Oh. Graphics, so no, it was stylized. It was stylized graphics, man. They was going for something. All right.
Hey everyone, I'm Alex Preston, creative director of Heart Machine. You might know us as the team behind Hyperlight Drifter. Today, I'm here to show you the first peek at gameplay for our new title, Solar Ash.
Solar Ash.
Solar Ash is a huge, stylish 3D platformer focused on speed, movement, and fluidity. The game is set inside a giant black hole known as the Ultra Void.
This makes me think that I
everything in its path.
Should have played Pathless. Something about this is reminding me I should have played Pathless.
Who has decided to venture into this terrifying anomaly as a last-ditch effort
I was meant to play
save her
Pathless.
homeworld. Rey is extremely agile, able to speed across the world with abilities akin to skating. On the Ashen Clouds, she can quickly cover great distances in our huge world.
We made this game like an acid trip for you people
At
that
its
enjoy
core,
acid.
Solar Ash is a game about movement, and Rey has everything she needs to flow through the dangerous and unique world.
It's just like skating around. They're doing us dirty though. They're doing us dirty with
As you journey to save your
this
planet,
state of play.
you find yourself face to face with grotesque and violent creatures. Our combat system is simple, fast, and fluid, built to empower players and encourage
they're doing
flow.
us dirty, man.
As
Come
you
on.
explore the Ultra Void,
They knew what we
enemy
wanted.
encounters will scale to greater and greater sizes. Some of these creatures require speed and precise timing to defeat.
Like, skip.
Rey will eventually
You know?
need to face the massive sentinels of this void. Wretched, starved beasts that hold the key to her quest.
This is like Path of the Colossus. Like if Pathless met Shadow of the Colossus, you know? That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like right here. That's literally the thing from Shadow of the
Solar Ash
Colossus.
is Heart Machine's vision of the adventure platformer. The giant spaces, the feel of movement, the flow of combat, and the high-stakes battles.
Yeah, Arc 2 does look
enormous
pretty good.
beasts all come together to bring players something we think is incredibly unique, and more importantly, fun.
Okay. Well,
this game is a labor of love for everyone on the Heart Machine team. We're excited to bring Solar Ash to PS5 and PS4 later this year.
all right. Well, we're putting a pin in that one. Who wakes up and says, "Yes, I'm gonna play this."
If you're
Yeah,
a fan
exactly.
of scary games, this next one is for you.
Scary games.
When I first found you, you were nothing. You were small.
I did not play Journey.
But now, you are more. Are you ready?
How did this game know me? Uh-oh. Oi, the beat. The beat. Let's go. When fear takes hold. Oh shit! And reality fails. Oh shit. The Sage's Step. Yeah, 5 Nights. Hey, the beat goes hard.
We can get you out of here. You and me together.
The beat goes hard. Yeah.
They won't stop hunting you. None of them will stop hunting you.
Has anyone
Get you out by morning.
You will do as I say. You will bring me what I want. And if you fail me, then you will Both of you burn!
Has anyone seen the that new Nicolas Cage movie that looks like Five Nights at Freddy's? You know? Like, I can't remember what it's called, but there's that new Nicolas Cage movie that looks like it's Five Nights at Freddy's, and it looks really fun, and I need to watch it. I might give that a spin. I like scary games. I
That
never
was
played
a
the original.
chilling new look at Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach.
Five Nights at Freddy's with ray
Up
tracing.
next, let's take a tour of Oddworld Soulstorm.
There we go. Yeah, Willy's
Hi,
Wonderland,
I'm Lauren
that's
Lanning,
it.
Creative Director at Oddworld Inhabitants. Today, I'm going to take you on a brief tour of our newest game, Oddworld Soulstorm.
They've always known you would come. Do you know why you have?
In Soulstorm, you reprise the role of Abe, accidental hero turned unlikely leader of an emerging revolution, as you do battle through weird and wonderful environments in an effort to escape the all-powerful and eternally greedy Gluckons. We really wanted to bring this world to life with what we call 2.9D platforming, which adds much more depth and immersion for the player. This sense of connection is also reinforced through the use of the DualSense's haptic feedback, as you'll now be able to feel Abe's heartbeat in high alert and suspenseful situations.
Okay.
There are well over 1,000 fellow Mudokons that you must try to save along the way, but they are far more than helpless workers looking to be saved. When used effectively, you'll be able to solve puzzles, harness their combined energy, and be given the tools they need to fight alongside you.
Okay.
And there will be times when the extra hands will be needed as you face off against an array of heavily armed enemies that will stop at nothing to find and end Abe once and for all. In order to stand a chance against this much larger threat, we gave Abe the ability to scavenge, loot, and pickpocket items from his surroundings and use them to craft an impressive arsenal of his own that he can share with others. You can also play as a non-lethal pacifist or an agent of chaos. We wanted you to have the choice. But there is one iconic ability for our shamanic protagonist, Possession. This mystical power allows you to take control of your foes and use their strengths and weapons against them, or use them to gain access to paths still ahead.
Okay.
The Oddworld universe is a diverse place, and this means that there are some environments and situations that require a little more thought, patience, and stealth. You'll find dark.
See, everyone loves the original, and I never played the original. I'd rather play the original than play this on stream, if that makes sense.
Lots of opportunities for you to test your skills and find different ways to handle things. It won't be easy.
Someone jumped in.
If being hunted by an army backed by a shady and
Will,
wealthy
how's it going,
organization
man?
isn't bad enough,
Nick, how's it going?
there are also more dangers in the forms of natural obstacles, ancient traps, trials against swarming dark creatures, and industrial hazards that must be dodged, crossed, and avoided. Ultimately, Abe's journey is one of hope, freedom, and truth. There's a rich and engaging narrative to discover in a world full of lies, and we've been able to bring our characters to life like never before. In true Oddworld fashion, your actions in-game will decide the fate of Abe and all those you manage to liberate along the way, and we can't wait to see what you will do.
Nice. Nice. I do feel like it's coming soon, though. It's coming soon. Do feel like we've seen a lot of this. Feel like we've seen a lot of what they're showing us tonight. And again, these look like the kind of games you can finish.
That was the latest on Oddworld Soulstorm. And here's some exciting news. Active PlayStation Plus members will get the PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April. PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April.
Yeah, Kenna. Yeah, all right, finally.
It's time to catch up with Kena Bridge of Spirits, a gorgeous new adventure we last saw in the June PS5 showcase.
This is I'm looking forward. This is one of my, like, when I first saw this, I was super on board. So please show us some more gameplay footage. Come on. Like, there's just something about, like I said when I first saw it, it looks like a Pixar movie, but as a game, and I'm on board with that massively. Look at him, little moss head. Yes.
The rats seem quite fond of you. They're usually timid. Something tells me you did not come to our village looking for forest creatures.
Hello, Spirit. I seek passage to the Sacred Mountain Shrine.
I can't wait to play this. Ember Labs.
Our village is bound to the shrine's energy. But that power faded long ago.
Yeah. This is. I'm looking forward to it so much, man.
Linger here, tangled in the tragedies of our past. You must help these spirits if you wish to reach the mountain.
I love that you're like restoring the rot in the forest and stuff as well.
You have to go now.
So you get this beautiful mix of like grayscale through to the color that you restore to it. This is my shit right here. I'm so ready.
This land can be hid, but you cannot stay here.
Yes.
You must move on.
Oh, we got the fox mask. Yeah. Yeah.
The path of a spirit guide is a lonely one.
Yes! Finally, we get a confirmed
Now
solid.
let's settle in
Let's
for
go,
a stylish
baby.
new look at Deathloop, a PS5 first-person
Let's
shooter
go.
developed by the
See?
team at Arcane.
The chat is ready. Yeah.
You'll never ever break this loop.
There's no never here. Just you, me, and the rest of the
Deathloop, I'm proper like yeah about, but it is what it is.
Bring it, baby.
I'm just happy we got some Keener.
This is Ramblin' Frank's
Some
matinee.
Keener.
This little ditty goes out to the handsome asshole trying to break our loop. Cold, the visionaries are ready to dance.
Yes.
Are you?
Pre-order now.
Toxic illusion, falling deeper spiral tonight.
Of course, Deathloop's gonna come with the DMCA. Of course. Of course.
And I've been here before,
I just like
face to face with the guns.
it just doesn't captivate me in any shape or form, this game. Hang on. Shut up for a second, because you're gonna get me in trouble. You're gonna get me in trouble, and no one even cares about you. Like, I think it would be good for a stream. I think that's a good example right there, Catalytic. It would be good, but it doesn't. There's just something about it that doesn't. I don't know why. But I just, again, you know why I was talking about, like, there's a lot of, like, games that just feel outdated in recent times. This is one of those games that if this had come out 10 years ago, I'd be really hyped about it. But there's just something that's just a bit, like, I can't explain it, man. I don't know. But at the same time, like, Super Hot, yeah, they're still playing the music. Super Hot was, like, a lot more basic, and I really enjoyed that. So I don't know, man. I don't know why it is, though. Like, I don't know what it is, but there's just something about it that I just can't get excited about it. And that's not, I'm not saying you shouldn't be excited about it, but, like, like, I don't know what it is, man. It looks cool. The abilities look cool. It gives me like a slight little bit of a BioShock vibe for some reason to it, you know? But I just... Yeah, I think what's going to sell is that it's a time loop mechanic. Yeah, it was just fair enough. I'm not saying that people shouldn't be excited for it. I'm just saying I'm finding it hard for me to be excited about it, you know? People are saying it looks like a combo of Super Hot, Mirror's Edge, and Dishonored. Fair enough, it's the next gen Dishonored. So I guess that's why people are like, there's a lot of people that enjoy Dishonored.
Before we leave,
so
how about a huge update for one of 2020's most celebrated games?
Did you just say before we leave? Is that all we're getting tonight, Sony? Well, I said Final Fantasy, I just got it wrong. I just got it wrong. I called the wrong Final Fantasy out, apparently. Sorry, guys. That's my favorite level still. That's still my favorite level.
A touching reunion.
You know what's funny is I hated this game so much,
Your girl finally
and then
made
I
it to
loved
Midgard.
this game so much, like so much.
My name is Yuffie, materia hunter and elite special forces operative for the new Wutai government. We'll prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, we got this.
I'm back.
Ah, there you are. Someone's been expecting you.
What took you?
Sorry about that. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe.
Where's Clown? We lost him. You what?
He will be okay, though, right?
Well, of course he will.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors.
Cool. Should we say hi?
No, better not. After what they've done, you gotta assume.
Are we
shit is
getting a
on their
DLC?
tail.
Look, a Moogle. Stop!
We gotta help.
We are.
No freaking way!
30-hour DLC? 30-hour DLC?
Boss!
You guys should probably get moving.
Got it.
Whatever it is they're planning,
This is fucking
you're better
hype.
off out of it.
They deserve what's
This
coming
is
to
hype.
Yeah, they do, but I'm not your sister.
There you are.
Who are these jerks?
No clue. It just appeared.
DLC, baby. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
let the hunt begin.
Damn. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Get down here, Merc.
And you lot know how much I hated it when the first 2 episodes of the stream, I hated Final Fantasy Remake. But by the end of it, I was on board, baby. I was on board. Like, you put me in the middle of what feels like an anime, and there's no way I'm not gonna love it. You know? There's no way I'm not gonna love it. And that's where I found myself. By the time we got to the end of the game, I was like, I was on board, man. Really on board. It's looking beautiful. It's looking beautiful. Can't wait for the dancing and the drag show. Yeah, look how good it looks in the PS5. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. That game really took me through the emotions, man. But I understand it now. I really do. I'm glad I got to the end of it. Yeah, the upgrade's fire, boy. Graphics optimization, let's go. Performance optimization, let's go. New difficulty added. Photo mode. Finally! I wanted this when I was playing it! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Wait, what? You see that?
That's how ninjas do it.
Yep.
Hey. Hey. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hey, look, I might have said the wrong Final Fantasy, but I was the closest in predictions out of all of us. At least I said Final Fantasy. How did you both say that at the same time? You pubs.
That was the reveal of Final Fantasy VII.
You better have
Remake
something
Integrate,
good for us.
Coming to the PS5 console later this year.
You better have something good for us. One more thing.
And that's our show. We hope you're as excited as we are for what's to come in 2021. See you next time.
Wow, you ripped us. Hey, you ripped us off tonight, Sony. Hey, you ripped us off tonight, Sony, man. Yeah, well, Sifu, Kina, Deathloop for some of you, you know, and I guess Final Fantasy VII Remake with the Integrate, whatever it was called, are the highlights of today's show. But I'm feeling a little bit. Let me get over here just a little bit like this. Do you see why I didn't wear the full-on suit for tonight? Do you see why I didn't wear the full-on suit? Something in my feelings told me it wasn't gonna be everything we wanted tonight, you know? And as I said at the start of this, these games, most of them, take it easy, man. Thank you for passing by. Thank you for watching. These games that they've shown us really are the sort of games that you can finish under the circumstances of, you know, working remotely and all of that kind of thing. I told you we weren't going to get some really good stuff. I told you that things were going to be pushed back. Those titles that you wanted to see, I just, like I said, I've said it multiple times and I'll say it again. There is no point in releasing half of these games on PS5 if enough people don't have the PS5. It's as simple as that. Did you notice the majority of the games that were coming out on this state of play were all PS4/PS5 generally, you know? Most of them were PS4/PS5 because they need to, at the moment, sell games that can come out on both platforms. And a lot of the games that we're all looking forward to, they're aiming for mainly a PS5 release. So we're not going to see a lot of those games in 2021, unfortunately. You can blame scalpers, you can blame the pandemic situation, but at the end of the day, when not enough of your target audience has the console, there's no point in releasing your game to be at a loss, you know? Because it just means that you're not gonna hit those targets. If you don't hit those targets and make those sales, you don't get the awards. If you don't get those awards and you don't get all of that kind of stuff, yeah, then you literally are not going to stand out as a game developer, essentially. You know, you've got to have a lot of balls. You've got to have a lot of balls to release a game at this point in time, ultimately, because you know, really, you're probably going to be releasing it to a loss on some shape or form, So yeah, at this point in time, most of the games that we're excited to, do not be surprised if God of War is pushed back till next year. You know, it's sad, but it's the reality of the situation. Because what happens is, you release a game now, and unless it's on both platforms, then you're releasing it at a loss. And at the same time, the biggest thing that's lost is not just the money, but it's the conversation is what the word I'm looking for. It's the hype. It's the longevity. It's everybody sharing their photos online. It's everybody talking about what they enjoyed about that game because everybody has access to it. It's what the content makers need, is everyone to have their hands on the game, because they can't make a review about a game that no one's going to watch because most people don't have that console. So at this point in time, everything is riding on the fact that there's so much that needs to come out in the next gen, but they've undersold because they can't get enough consoles out. And every time they try and get enough consoles out, scalpers take so much of those away from the general public that not enough people are able to play the game. So it's put everything on hold massively. So it's a big shame. It's a big shame. But at the same time, it just means, like, look, you see how, like, loads of stuff that didn't come out in 2020 as far as movies go is coming out this year, and we get a massive influx of all of the stuff that's going to come out? We're going to get that, but next year for gaming. So we kind of just got to, I don't want to say grin and bear it, but it's part of the reason that I said for the channel, I'm going to go back to doing a lot more PS4 content for the time being, because there's a whole bunch of games I haven't played, and that people will really want to see me play still. But at this point in time, I know a lot of my fan base and people that log in can't watch some of the PS5 streams because they don't have access to that game, or they don't want it ruined for them on any shape or form. Whereas if I do it with content that you've already played yourselves and stuff, then it's a much more safer zone for you to be able to come in. Because I noticed the second that I moved over to playing games that have come out on the PS5, especially games as they're like on day of release and stuff, it's really alienated so much people from being able to watch the streams. Tonight is a great example. Look how much people are in the chat this evening compared to most of the recent streams since the PS5 has come out. And that's because loads of people don't have access. It's as simple as that, you know? And it's not even if they don't have access. If they do have access, then they're playing the game themselves anyway, and they don't want it ruined, you know? So it's a very unfortunate state of events. Not a state of play, but it's an unfortunate state of events at the moment that gaming has really been put on hold because of everything that is going on, you know? That's ultimately what's happened, and you're feeling it as well, as far as when you look at, like, content across the board, like, you know, there's a lot of dips. It's been a massive dip. This start of the year has been so quiet for content makers. That's why things like Among Us and Minecraft are really at its peak performance, because there's no other conversation to be had, really, you know? So it's a really sad chain of events, but it does mean that at some point in time, we're going to just get an influx of games coming out, which is going to be awesome. But it does make things like this evening and stuff a little bit disappointing, because you know that there's like all of these games that you really wanted to see, but ultimately they just can't do too much about them at this point in time. So it's just it's a really difficult situation to be in. No one planned as far as the gaming industry. Imagine how frustrating it must be, you know? How frustrating it must be that, you know, so much people are confined to their houses at this point in time. People are playing more games than ever before, you know, because everyone's indoors. People are buying consoles like left, right, and center because they're stuck inside. And you can't get the games out to, like, this is one of the few times in the world where a massive global event like a pandemic actually benefits something like the game industry. But because it wasn't, like, it came at just the wrong time, they literally can't get enough consoles out and stuff for them to be able to quote unquote capitalize on that situation, you know? It is what it is. City, can you please just, like, if you're not being banned, I've seen you spamming. The mods know what they're doing. Don't tattle on them. They're doing their best job. You just gotta chill out a little bit, man. You know, just chill out a little bit, and take it easy. And things are all good. Like, you know, just kick back and enjoy the last bit of the show. Because the moderators, they do a good job, and they don't want to ban anyone or anything like that. So don't worry about that. But yeah, overall, I think it is good that we're getting, like Nick just said, it's good that we're getting updates for certain games, which make it more playable. Returning to play a bit of Ghost when I was doing when I was playing Ghost, to work on my story about the Ghost sequel and stuff like that. There's some really good things. Like, there's some really good things that's going on with like older games or games that you may not have played. Like Days Gone looks incredible. And I know a lot of people have like asked me about what do I think about Days Gone finally going to PC. I'm not mad at it because I don't think it takes away the exclusivity because the game's so old at this point in time to a degree, you know. But at the same time, we already have the best access to how good Days Gone already looks, thanks to it being updated for the PS5 anyway, you know. So like, I'm not mad at that. Obviously, there's going to be some titles that I feel are too close to people's hearts that they don't want to see end up on PC. But yeah, like there's a fair few games that you can revisit that still look great. And I've got a nice back catalogue of games that I need to still get through. So that's really what I'm going to be doing with my streaming throughout 2021. While we wait for all of the good PS5 stuff to come out and not alienate people at the same time. So any suggestions on titles you think I may have missed and things like that would be massively appreciated. So do let me know. But yeah, at the moment I'm still playing through Sekiro. I know that's a sort of divided game because I feel like From Software games really have their own sort of audience. They're not sort of like mass appeal. You know, and because they're not very like, they don't have a lot of choices and things like that, do you know what I mean? But there's a lot of games, I think, there's a few games in there, like Sifu, I think that'll be really fun to stream, you know? What the hell did you lot expect? Gameplay walkthroughs of Ragnarok or Forbidden West? No, of course not. This is what I was saying, at the start of it, but as I said, I thought if we were going to see anything tonight, then it would have been like maybe a little extra teaser of God of War if we were going to get any God of War news or things like that. But we, you know, it is what it is. You know, I haven't heard of Journey. I haven't played Journey. You know, I'm already begging you for Doom Eternal. I'll play some Doom. I'm not sure if it will be just a first impression stream or not. Kena, in answer to your question, Chris, is one of the few games that I'm super excited for. I've said this from the start. I really like the look of it. I like the feel of it from everything we're seeing. It looks great to me. So yeah, I haven't played The Last Guardian yet either, so that's another good shout right there. I think that will be something to get into fairly soon. And maybe I'll just move Sekiro to doing it like once or twice a week and things like that. But yeah, there's a lot to still do. I think this... Oh yeah, Black Tiger! Damn, I'll play Black Tiger next week. I literally will, because I think that game looks incredibly bad. But yeah, there's a lot for me to still do. But it's just a very strange time in general for people to play games, I think. Like, you know, or if you like play PS5 games anyway, there's a weird limbo at this point in time, but it is what it is, man. Overall, I still enjoyed that because ultimately what I said and what I always say is these states of plays and stuff, the best thing about these is that I actually get to just kick back and see what everybody's saying and have fun, you know? And that's being able to go through this with you guys and we all discuss what we like and what we didn't like as it was happening and stuff is, it's really enjoyable. So while it may have been a little bit on the disappointing side, I still think it was a good show because it brought everybody together, you know. And I had a lot of fun doing this with you guys. So I'm quite. It was better than playing Outriders, you know. So yeah, thank you everybody. I think we're gonna wrap it up there. It is fairly late in England, so I'm gonna kick back. You know, probably get back to my rewatch of The American Office. Which if in future streams, you'll probably see me doing a lot more of like, just like random kind of officey looks to camera. Definitely got to play Resident Evil 7 before the next one comes out. I think that's a solid game to play. Maybe I'll pick up Pathless because I just feel like not enough people have played Pathless or want to play Pathless, so I think it might work for a stream kind of thing. But yeah, that's enough out of me. I've done all the talking. Take care of yourselves. It's very nice to have all of the Famalam in full effect. It's very good to see names I haven't seen in a while. I hope you're all doing well in general. You know, this channel is all about keeping people positive. I hope that we've managed to do that. I hope that whatever your circumstance in life has been over the past few months, you are still doing your best to stay on top of things and keep okay, man, and look after yourselves, you know? Look after yourselves, take care of each other, and I am out. Peace.